Good day, our lovely people out there. This is Sigmator before Service Center, but we just had a rebranding and we are now Sigmator. So first it was Sigmator, now it's Sigmator. And we also have a relocation. We are now at the Joy FM traffic light, or moreover the multimedia traffic light, just located over there. And today we're going to continue our tidbit on phones. And today we're going to talk about security measures. Every phone has about 5 forms of security, and we have the face lock, we have the fingerprint, we have the password, we have the pattern, and we have the pin. Today we are going to discuss which one is more best to use. So let's start with the facial lock or the face lock. The face lock would only identify you as the main person the phone belongs to. But with some phones, the face lock may have issue when the person sleeps and wake up afresh to unlock the phone. Some of the phone would have challenges with it, which means that those phones are not so much recognized to your face. That is, if your face doesn't look exactly the first day you use it. So you find out that most Android phones really gives issues when it comes to face lock. So those with the iPhones, yes, they don't have this kind of issues most of the times. And then when we talk of fingerprints, for me, I feel like it's one of the best way to use, or one of the best method to use. So the fingerprints would only locate your finger. But recently, about less than a week ago, I was working on a customer's phone. It was an Android phone. I won't give you the brand. And I was surprised that one of my colleagues used his fingerprint and the phone was open. The owner wasn't around, so he was just, I don't know whether he was trying it or whatever. The phone opened. We closed it again. Then we wanted to be sure. Then he did like 3 times and it opened. All the 3rd time it opened. So with that particular Android phone, I was so surprised that somebody's fingerprint could be accessed to that phone. The password. Most of the time, people would like to go for the password because that is the word belong to them. Nobody else knows. But we have hackers who can find a way to trace your password. So once in a while, yes, it's very, very, very good to use the password, but once in a while, keep on changing the password so that people who knew it already wouldn't try to get access to your phone. Then we have the pattern, which many people are using, but because we've been working with phones, we know it's one of the worst things you can ever use. Any moment you draw a pattern on your phone, it has a trace on your phone, and if a phone gets people like us, we can easily open your pattern and get access to your phone. So pattern, I would advise people not to be using pattern because most of us have mastered it and we can just have access to it. Then one of the best ways to use the pin, but people create pins based on something, and people choose easy pins to use as their security measure, and sometimes it need to be a bit difficult, let it be a bit complicated. People like using 4 digits of figures, but the phone will give you up to about 8 or 7 digits. So most of the time, try to use beyond 4 than always using the 4. When you keep on using the 4 too, yes, some smart people of our kind can also have access to it. So I would advise you to use more than 4 digits than the 4, like use maybe 5, 6, or 7 digits to access the PIN code. And if you have any issue on your phone, maybe you just found the phone, or you forgot about your password or your PIN, and you don't want to flash the phone, and you want professional people to work on it, kindly locate us and bring it to us. We will do our best to take away the PIN or the security code without flashing your phone. Based on the software we have, if it can only match on your own, we will surely do that for you without even you losing anything on your phone. Once again, this is Peter from Zigmatal Service Center, and we are so glad to have you again. So now we have begun work, and we can't wait to see